Good morning, afternoon, evening everyone, let's do some makeup. I was really inspired by this look here, so let's try to recreate it. Oops. Lately, I've seen a lot of girlies on Douyin and xiaohongshu applying a sunscreen stick before their makeup. I know it's probably sponsored, but I wanna try it too. Skin is all smooth and ready for makeup. I'm putting in contacts. This is Lucky Peanut from Moody lenses. I love the color, but I wish it wasn't so enlarging. Then it would be much more natural. I'm using a cushion foundation. This is actually the black cushion from Clio in a limited edition peachy pink packaging. If you know me, you know I buy things from the packaging. Dipping into it twice is enough to do my whole face. I'm just blending it evenly across my skin. I like a light finish. For brows, I will recommend this e.l.f. brow pencil to any beginners out there. It was only $3 when I bought it, well now it's $4. It's really good and fills in my brows nicely. I'm using the Fenty Matchstix for contour. Just apply it where you want to shrink and add shadows too. If you're new to contouring and want to try it out, get a contour shade that's as dark as your bronzer but a cool tone version of it. Look into a mirror under good lighting and wherever you see shadows, apply it there to accentuate the shadows even more. When you contour the cheeks, use a fluffy brush and focus on the targeted area. You don't want to drag it around too much or too far, this will look messy and dirty. For eyeshadow, I'm taking my Eden's Angel palette. You can use any neutral palette you have or just your bronzer. Using a fluffy brush, I'm applying a brown eyeshadow all over my eyelids and on my lower lash line as well. I like to match whatever I'm doing on my upper eyelid to my lower lash line. Then I'm taking this tiny brush, dipping into a dark brown eyeshadow. We're going to draw a little line of shadow under the eyes, not exactly like Akio, doesn't need to look cute. And for my secret technique, I'm taking a very light skin tone eyeshadow and brushing it over where I did the shadow. This will make the whole thing look more natural. I'm curling my lashes and applying mascara and oops again. This is my second time using this mascara. I think it's called a tubing mascara. The formula is more wet and it's not something I'm used to. Let me know what's your favorite mascara. I'm using sectional eyelashes today on the outer part and middle of my eyes. I'm really not good at this, so it's hard for me to make it look good on camera. I have to focus on it as hard as it is. I have very small eyelid space, so I'm putting the lashes under my natural lashes instead of sticking it on my eyelid. For eyeliner, I'm not really drawing a wing today, but just elongating my natural eye shape. And then I'm taking the tiny brush again and applying dark brown eyeshadow along my lower lashes. I love doing that. I'm using a cream blush from Red Chamber. You've probably seen this cream blush or this golden square packaging before if you love watching Chinese makeup videos. It's really popular. I love the color a lot and it blends easily. The shade I'm using is called Silkie. And then I'm putting a powder blush on top. This is from Flower Nose. It's from the discontinued Chocolate Shop series. You can use any warm toasty brown blush you have. I already had really strong blush color on my face but wasn't really showing up on camera, so I kept applying over it again. The same with freckles. I have a lot of natural freckles on my face that you can see in person, but it's not really showing up behind the camera and the lighting, so I went over it with my brow pencil to dot more freckles on. And I love adding this beauty mark, it just adds something to the look, I love it. For lip gloss, I'm taking this Flortte palette. I'm mixing two of the brown shades together for this look. It doesn't look exactly like the lip color in the picture, but I think that's the fun part about makeup. You can be inspired by many other makeup looks and then create your own version of it that looks different. I love how the look turned out and you have to get the perfect strand of hair on your face. That's the spirit of the look, chef's kiss. And this is the result of my take on the look. I love this so much, I will try it again another time. I also played around with filters, trying to recreate the vibe from the original picture. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can find me on other socials with the same handle. Have a great day and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!